Alright, apologize for the terrible audio, but my microphone has gone out in my headset. So I'm having to use my microphone that's built into the laptop here. Alright, so we're taking derivatives, and in the previous video, we started with some really simple stuff, so we're going to continue to working with some polynomials here. And then we're going to work our way into, I think, probably rational functions and maybe some other stuff, a lot of other things. But so we want to take the derivative of this. So we use the power rule, and that is we're going to take the 4 to the power and bring it out front. I'm going to use a parentheses this time instead of that asterisk for the multiplication. It didn't look right. So we take the 4, we bring it out front. I'm going to rewrite this 3, just go ahead and put it in parentheses. And then we're going to raise the x. That's right, you subtract 1 from the exponent. So 4 minus 1 is 3. And then we take the derivative of a constant. Derivative of constant is 0, but of course we don't want to write that, so we leave it off. So there you go. That's the derivative of 3x to the 4th plus 5. Alright, and maybe I can copy and paste that or something. Let's try it out. Didn't work out. I'd like for it to. Okay, we'll do this. Looks like our font got smaller, but that's okay. So let's say that we had negative 2x, let's say raised to the 6th power this time, plus x plus 3. Okay, and we want to find the derivative of this. Well, don't let the negative throw you off. You take the 6, you bring it out front. I'm going to go ahead and just rewrite this negative. So we're going to have 6. I'm going to go ahead and put the 2 in parentheses. And then we have x. We subtract 1 from the exponent, so that's going to leave us with a 5. And then, of course, now look at here. What's the derivative of x? Well, there's a 1 up here in the exponent. And if you bring the 1 out front, then you have 0 in the exponent, and x to the 0 is, you know what, I think I'm just going to do this. Let's put a 1 out front. I guess I'll just put the x, raise it to the 0 because you subtract 1 from the exponent. And then what's the derivative of 3? Well, that's just 0. Remember, that's the constant rule. So I guess I won't skip any steps here. And we'll just continue this down to the next line. We're going to say equals here. So let's clean this up. You have negative 6 times 2. That becomes negative 12. X raised to the 5th power. And then, of course, x to the 0 is 1. And 1 times 1 is just going to be 1, right? And we're not going to rewrite the 0. So there you go. We've now found the derivative of negative 2x to the 6 plus x plus 3. Alright, now I'm going to use switch up some different notation here. So let's say, for example, let's see, we'll use this notation here. F of x is going to be equal to, let's use a fraction or something here. Let's throw some fractions in here. What about 1/2 times x squared plus 3x minus 6, and we want to find the derivative. In other words, we're going to be asked to find f prime of x. We want to find f prime of x. So we're going to say f prime excuse me, of x is equal to, so you take the 2, you bring it out front. Well, a 2 times 1/2 is 1. So we're just left with x. The derivative of 3x is just going to be 3. And the derivative of negative 6 is 0. So there you go. The derivative of f of x is f prime of x is equal to x plus 3. Right, so you work that out by hand, take the 2, bring it out front. 2 times 1/2 is 1, and subtract 1 from the exponent. And of course, you just take the derivative of the coefficient. You take the derivative of 3x, you just get x.